And state police described an all-out brawl between the suspect and two of the troopers that really spiraled out of control right on the side of the highway.
This is the aftermath of a knockdown, drag-out fight complete with a tasing, a shootout, and life-threatening injuries. State police say Corporal Seth Kelly was called as backup to help with a suspected DUI case on Route 33 Tuesday. And when the troopers went to arrest the driver, Daniel Clary, police say Clary resisted and fought them for almost 2 minutes.
You're out there along the side of the road doing that, and you got vehicles whizzing by you. I mean, that's a very, very long time to tussle with someone out along the side of the roadway.
During the scuffle, police say Kelly tased Clary with little effect. Then Clary grabbed a gun out of his own car and shot at the troopers, hitting Kelly, who fell over a guardrail.
After he's over the guide rail and he had been struck, he's still firing rounds into Mr. Clary's vehicle.
And Clary escaped and made his own way to the hospital, where he was arraigned this morning and where he still is tonight. Another note, the DA says Clary did not have a permit to carry his gun. We're live in Bethlehem. I'm Matt Barcaro, News 8.
Our team coverage continues now with an update on the wounded trooper's condition. News 8's Barbara Barr is covering that part of the story.
Ron, state police say Corporal Seth Kelly probably saved his own life by applying a tourniquet that he carries on his belt. The work of doctors, first responders, and state police troopers have helped him survive multiple gunshot wounds. But Kelly, a 13-year veteran of the force, faces more surgery to remove a bullet. He suffered gunshot wounds to his leg and neck in that shootout. Corporal Kelly was flown to St. Luke's Hospital in Bethlehem. Police say he was in bad shape yesterday, but is doing better today. He still is in critical but stable condition.
Our trooper right now, he's battling it. He's certainly not out of the woods by any means, but like I said yesterday, he is a very strong individual, and he displayed a will yesterday that he wanted to live and get through this.
Corporal Kelly was backing up Trooper Ryan Seipel when he was shot. Police say Seipel suffered a minor arm injury in the fight with the suspect. Corporal Kelly is married to a detective in a local police department in Northampton County. Back to you, Ron.